Welcome to Recalibr8te Fast Cast, short, efficient podcast videos under 5 minutes covering fitness and health to help you do better, look better, and feel better. All right, so let's say you're determined now. You're determined to start. You're starting a diet. You're going to start watching those portion sizes. You're going to start watching the food that you're consuming. You're ready to really make this happen for yourself. Well, here, if you don't already know, I'm sure you do, but the odds are greatly stacked against you, unfortunately. And here's why. So this is Make It Make Sense episode 9. And I want to talk about how everything that you see, maybe not everything, 90% of the food that is on the shelves surrounding us is what I would call extremely hyper-palatable. So in other words, it's crafted, engineered to be downright irresistible. Here's what I'm talking about. Try just having one bite, one handful, or a tiny snack. It's not going to happen, especially when you talk about things like Doritos or an Oreo or a nibble of a pastry. You're not going to have one bite. Very rarely does somebody have one fun-sized little piece of candy. No, you have that and you're like, oh, just a little bit. I'll have a little bit more. You can become very mindless with this. And this happens on purpose. Like I said, food is, in this regard, these examples, these hyper-palatable examples, they're engineered to be this way. They're designed to keep you coming back for more. And this should sound familiar if you've seen or saw some past episodes. This is, again, consumerism at work, quite literally. We have, again, engineers that know the perfect ratios, you guys, of carbs, yum, salt, sugar, and fat to make things taste absolutely phenomenal. Think of something that's like a sweet like dessert that has, maybe a cake or brownie or something like that. What is that going to have? That's going to have carbohydrates there. It's going to have sugar there, and it's going to have fat there. Those three for sure. Think about something like, I don't know, like a calzone or pizza or something like that. Well, what does that have? That has carbohydrates. It has salt. It has fat. And those things aren't necessarily the enemy, because those are obviously in healthy items as well, but it's how we manipulate them and design them again to make them irresistible for you, so you can't put them down. They've mastered the art of flavor profiles to ensure maximum deliciousness. And this is fun, of course, and we should indulge in these things, but when we get to the next thing that I'm going to mention here, it makes it impossible. So wrapping that part up there, though, it makes it, because these are foods and items are designed this way, it makes overconsumption really, really easy to do. So trying to eat less is a challenge. Two other things. These types of hyper-palatable foods, it's a bummer. They're typically cheaper than healthier options, which is backwards, right? But they're easy to make, they're cheap to make, and you don't have to invest a ton of resources into growing something from the ground up. So they're cheaper. And then the last thing, they're more convenient. They're shelf stable, and you can access them all the time. So they taste good, they're cheaper, and they're more accessible, convenient. It's a triple whammy threat. And I'll dive into more in the next episode. So the whole point of this, again, with the common theme of all of these episodes, is just awareness, to be informed so that you can start seeing things in a different light with a different perspective, so you can take back control and dictate where you're going from here. All right, I hope you guys found this helpful. We'll see you in the next episode. If you found this content helpful, or at least sparked your curiosity for more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will link the Make It Make Sense ebook in the description for free. Check that out, as well as our Recalibr8 system website. We'll see you guys next time.